I think with Creamline, their opponents studied them. Like, that's the short of it. I mean,
And they're the most studied team in the PBL, right?
kasi all throughout the year, not just this conference actually, they've been champions twice this year. So, syempre, a lot of these teams in the conference would wonder, how can we beat them? They're the #1 team in the country right now. I think they're beatable. Syempre, yun yung mindset nila. So, that's what they did. I think they studied them well. And for Creamline, I don't think they did something new in the semifinal round. It's just all the same from the past conferences and in the elimination.
Pati yung ginawa nila sa ABC and all that.
That's my personal
Yes.
opinion.
Yeah. Just
I remember Gia even telling me that we understand that we're the most scouted team.
Yeah, exactly.
And she understands that. Noreen, Chery Tiggo, great start. Fizzled out, and what would the reason be?
I think it's pretty much the same story as the conference progressed. Every team is studying the opponents, and you know that for Chery, your main gunner is really Mylene Paat. So all eyes focus on Mylene Paat. She played that spectacular conference. You have to give it to her. But of course, defense will be guarding her, the blockers, the digs, and they kind of became predictable as well for me. And I mean, sad for them, but they should be proud of their achievement this conference.
Yeah. And, just to touch on Creamline again before we go deep into the matchup again between the two. Noreen, Eliza Valdez had a interesting press conference interview right after the win that felt like a loss in many ways last time around. Talking about the pressure and the way the team dealt with it mentally. What did you see from this Creamline team that really was their downfall, I guess, going into that particular matchup?
Well, I think I heard from the grapevine there are some stories within, and it's normal in every team.
Sure,
it's a team sport. It's
Whether we find out about it or not.
Exactly. I mean, the stories, whether true or not. But I think one thing everybody wants to learn from this, not only Creamline, even the other teams, is how do you deal with these stories? The internal conflicts or whatever, what have you. That's how you go above it, you go past it to be a better team. And it's good because it'll constantly push the game, push the teams.
Right. They're a great bounce back team. As you've seen after Ilocos, they won 2 championships after. Okay, let's talk about the matchup. So far, they've given us 2 entertaining games. One in Santa Rosa, one in PhilSports yesterday. Very good matchups. Ish, what are your thoughts on this bronze medal? Because both teams want to win. Chery has placed 8th in the last 2 conferences, so they want a bronze medal. And then Creamline, syempre, they want to salvage the season with still a medal.
Yeah, I think the defending champions, the two-time champions this year, Creamline, would still be the heavy favorites for the bronze medal. But Chery Tiggo is almost there. In their first meeting, they lost in 4 sets. Their last game, they lost in 5 sets. So, maybe they're also studying and trying to educate themselves. How are we gonna beat this Creamline team finally? And I think maybe they're on the rise, but it's still up to them how they're gonna play and not gonna be Mylene Paat-centric in their next games.
Noreen, how do you do that? Not be Mylene Paat-centric?
I think they need to activate the others because they have talented players. I mean, I feel EJ Laure is underutilized, and she had played well also the entire conference. Zach Karandang. So a lot of great players. And you're hoping
Shaya played so well.
Shaya played well. And they're hoping Manabat would play longer for Chery. So a lot of things could happen if they make it a team sport and not be too predictable.
Noreen, Ish, thank you very much for all your thoughts, your candor, and I am excited to see what's going to happen in both the matchups. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
So you can catch the finals and the battle for 3rd of the PBL Reinforced Conference. Tune in to One Sports Plus, Signal Play, and Smart Giga Play for all of that.